I recently saw a post that the replacement of developers by robots won't happen until a client can accurately describe what they want. While I think that's a lazy stereotype, it did offer a great excuse to talk about an explanation for this kind of thing: social identity theory. In 1979, the social psychologists John Turner and Henry Teifel published their theory that all of us belong to in-groups that we identify with. For example, our families, friends, teams, those with similar hobbies, religions, political positions, and so on. Everyone else to us is an out-group. However, more than just identifying with them, our behaviour, decisions, actions are all weighted to favour and prioritise our in-group. We might not go out of our way to disadvantage out-groups, but inevitably focusing on our own group creates bias, stereotypes, and other social consequence. Just like the client example that I started with, this is easily seen in all walks of life. I certainly wouldn't want to be wearing a Manchester United strip and sitting with the Manchester City fans on Derby Day. Well, that's nice, Stephen, you might say, but so what? Well, how often have you heard some executive banging on about how we must be one team in our organisation? From the perspective of social identity theory, that's just never going to happen. Imagine a leader in an executive meeting. They will hold an identity with that group, those other leaders, but they will also hold an identity with their own team and the wider organisation and others. When they're making a decision or are seeking to influence other people, which group are they prioritising, consciously or not? If those different groups never share ground, for example, leaders stick together and never meet with the teams, or teams in different functions never talk, we create perfect conditions for them and us opinions to develop. I'm certainly not advocating the criminalisation of silos. They're rather useful, just ask a farmer. But if it's harmful to have every team in your organisation acting groupishly, what can you do to encourage conversation, awareness, and the building of bridges between those different groups?